Welcome back to the channel. Is Holly Jonas actually going to call Nicole Walker and bring her back to Salem after finding out EJ DiMera planted those drugs in her bag? Are you kidding me right now? EJ has completely destroyed his own life, and I am screaming. Let us get right into the raw facts because this week is going to be explosive. The spoilers confirm that Holly Jonas is about to experience a complete and total breakdown when she discovers the horrifying truth about her recent arrest. Xander Cook has been playing detective, and he actually managed to piece together the clues and find the hard proof that EJ DiMera is the one who slipped the illegal drugs into Holly's bag. Xander initially plans to tell Holly himself, but he pivots and hands the devastating evidence over to Sarah Horton. Now, Sarah is the one who has to sit Holly down and drop this nuclear bomb. Holly is going to be utterly devastated, and the spoilers strongly hint that this betrayal will prompt Holly to reach out to her mother, potentially triggering the epic return of Nicole Walker. Meanwhile, Kristen DiMera is running completely free after escaping EJ's shipping container trap, leaving Brady Black scrambling to do some major damage control. Now, let's be real for a second. I am absolutely furious with EJ DiMera. I honestly believe this is the lowest, most despicable thing EJ has ever done in his entire history on this canvas. Frame a teenager? Frame the daughter of the woman you supposedly loved with all your heart? I can't believe the writers are making EJ stoop this low, but I have to admit, the actor playing EJ is absolutely killing it right now. Dan Feuerriegel plays a cornered, desperate villain so perfectly. But looking at the character, EJ didn't just plant drugs. He planted drugs on Holly Jonas. Remember 5 to 10 years ago when EJ and Nicole were the ultimate toxic it couple? He swore up and down that he would protect Nicole and her family forever. And now he pulls a stunt like this to cover his own corporate tracks? He is acting exactly like his father, Stefano DiMera, treating human beings like disposable chess pieces in his sick little games. We have to talk about what this means for Holly. This poor girl has been through the ringer since the day she was born. Remember when she was just a toddler and we all thought she died in that horrific van crash? Nicole mourned her for months. Now, Holly is a teenager, facing real prison time, a ruined reputation, and a destroyed future, all because of EJ's sweeping drug cover-up. When Sarah tells her the truth, Holly's entire world is going to shatter. She looked up to EJ. She thought EJ loved her mother. To find out that the man who slept in her mother's bed is the same man who tried to send her to a jail cell is a level of psychological trauma that Holly is not equipped to handle. This brings me to the absolute best part of this spoiler. Holly is going to want her mom. If you ask me, this is the absolute perfect, flawless setup for Nicole Walker to make a shocking return to Salem. We all know the actor playing Nicole left a massive hole in the canvas when she departed, and the fans have been begging for her to come back. Can you imagine the sheer, unadulterated fury of Nicole Walker finding out that EJ framed her precious daughter? Nicole would not just yell at him, she would physically rip his head off. Nicole spent her entire life fighting for the right to be a mother. She lost babies. She had Sydney stolen from her by Sammy Brady, and she fought like a tiger to keep Holly safe. If Nicole gets that phone call from a sobbing Holly, she will be on the next private jet to Salem, and EJ better run for his life. Here at Peacock TV Spoilers, we've been tracking this storyline for weeks, and we think Sarah being the one to tell Holly is a brilliant move by the writers. But let's take a moment to applaud Xander. I love that Xander is the one who figured this out. Think about Xander's history. 10 years ago, Xander was the town pariah, the ruthless hitman doing Victor Kiriakis' dirty work. He was the villain who swapped baby Mackenzie and Rachel. Now, he is the one playing the hero, exposing EJ's disgusting crimes. It shows so much character growth. Xander handing the evidence to Sarah instead of just blurting it out to Holly shows that he respects Sarah's medical and maternal instincts. I am so here for this Xander and Sarah dynamic. They belong together, and this just proves they make an amazing team when they are fighting a common enemy instead of fighting each other. Hold on a second. We cannot ignore the Kristen DiMera of it all. EJ thought he was so smart trying to lock his own sister in a shipping container and ship her off to an island. Classic DiMera move, right? It gives me total flashbacks to the 90s when Kristen locked Marlena in the secret room. But Kristen is a survivor, and now she is free, roaming Salem in her bizarre Susan Banks disguise. EJ has unleashed a monster. Kristen is not going to just forgive and forget. She is going to systematically dismantle EJ's life. And with Kristen on the loose, Brady Black is left holding the bag, trying to do damage control for Rachel. Brady is a complete mess right now. He has to explain to his fragile daughter why her mother is missing, not realizing Kristen is sneaking around town. I honestly believe Brady needs to take Rachel and run far away from the DiMera mansion, because this sibling war between EJ and Kristen is going to get someone killed. I think we are witnessing the complete and total destruction of EJ DiMera, and it is about time. Sweeps month is right around the corner, and the writers are setting up a massive takedown. Think about it for a second. Holly wants revenge. Kristen wants revenge. Xander and Sarah want him gone. Even Johnny DiMera is going to turn his back on his father when he finds out about this drug framing. Johnny loves Chanel, and he has a good heart. When he realizes his dad framed an innocent teenager, Johnny will walk away from the DiMera legacy forever. EJ thought he was the smartest guy in the room, but he got sloppy. Planting drugs on Holly was a desperate, pathetic move, and it is going to cost him his family, his company, and his freedom. What is Holly going to do next? She is young, but she has that fiery Nicole Walker DNA running through her veins. Holly isn't just going to sit back and cry in her room. The spoilers say she wants revenge, and I predict we are about to see Holly enter her villain era. What if Holly teams up with Kristen? Wow. Imagine that dark alliance. Holly and Kristen teaming up to destroy EJ from the inside out. Kristen would absolutely love to use EJ's pseudo-stepdaughter as a weapon against him. Holly could easily hack into EJ's computer, steal his files, or plant something in his room to frame him right back. I am so ready to see Holly stop playing the victim and start playing the game. Let's look back at the deep, twisted history between Nicole and EJ. These two were toxic, but they were passionately in love for years. EJ always had a dark side, but he usually tried to hide his worst impulses from Nicole. By targeting Holly, EJ has crossed the ultimate unforgivable line. There is absolutely no coming back from this. If Nicole returns, I honestly believe she will team up with Rafe Hernandez or even Brady to ensure EJ rots in a maximum security prison cell. The chemistry between the actors playing Nicole and EJ was always off the charts, and a confrontation scene between them over Holly would be absolute Emmy-worthy material. We need this return to happen. This storyline is moving a million miles an hour, and I cannot wait to see EJ's face when his entire empire crumbles to the ground. He deserves everything that is coming to him. But I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Holly will actually call Nicole, and will Nicole return to Salem to destroy EJ once and for all? Let me know your wild predictions down in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in to Peacock TV Spoilers, your #1 source for all the juicy Salem drama. Stay soapy, my friends, and I will see you in the next video.